were talking yesterday, and if you don't already know this, Jeff is a huge Office fan, which got me thinking of what his favorite episode is, and he wasn't quite sure. He had to think about it for a second, and it got us kind of thinking of it. If Jeff wants to go more into
Yeah,
that.
I mean, again, like what we were talking about earlier. So, it's really tough because there's one particular episode like the whole way through that I absolutely love. The problem is it's technically two
Two-parters,
episodes,
yeah.
right? It's a two-part episode. It's the fire drill episode
Mm-hmm.
where he was just thinking about the episode. It just makes me laugh.
Yeah, Stanley has a heart attack.
Yeah, Stanley has a heart attack, but like, it's like I don't know because tech, Barack is president.
Stress relief. Stress relief.
Stay calm.
Oscar, save Bandit. The cat falls from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But no, literally, that like whole
Fire is shooting at us.
just like the whole two episodes, like it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like peak Office there. But the problem is, again, it's technically two episodes. So, and then we were kind of discussing some other episodes and everything, but I think we kind of came to the conclusion where we have favorite moments. Like we love so many episodes, it's almost impossible to choose just one episode.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a lot of favorite moments from The Office.
Yeah, and I think that's probably number one. That scene, that
like that
scene.
whole sequence.
Yeah.
But also, what makes that scene?
It's actually it's a tie. Yeah. It's between that and when they're doing the CPR on the dummy.
Yes, I love. You were from the parking lot earlier. That's how I know you. Yo, I showed my dad that like not that long ago, and because I forget, I was just cracking up. I forget how I brought it up. He's like, "What are you talking about?" So he showed him the entire scene, and he was just dying. He said, "Oh my god!" He's like, "This is absurd." Though he's like, "What is happening?" He's like, "I don't know exactly." Oh my god!
I agree. I think it's both.
Yeah.
Really my favorite episodes, but what have you?
Right.
Yeah.
Scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But if we did have to pick one episode that was like just a favorite episode, or like one of the top, like let's say a top 3 or top 5, for example,
mm-hmm.
but it has to just be one episode, not two,
not multiple.
Yeah. Gosh, there's just. I think you could argue that
you like when like
the injury.
The injury, that was such a good one. He burned my foot. Sorry, I love to wake up to bacon in the morning.
Sue me. And
watches it and talks to people about being handicapped.
Oh my god! I want to clamp Michael's face in the Foreman grill.
Man, he starts like, or when Dwight shoots off the gun in the office.
Oh yeah.
And Andy starts limping, but he's holding his ear.
Yeah. Why are you limping? It's my ear. Yeah. Sorry. And then that's also because they did that twice where like so they're hurt somewhere else, but they were like limping. The other one was after Pam slaps Michael, he's holding his face, but yet he's limping. And Dwight's like, "Why are you limping?" I don't know.
Mine's probably the dinner party.
I was thinking that too. That's just a great one. Oh my god! Again,
sometimes I'll just stand here for hours.
I remember back to like Michael Scott's paper company. Like one episode when he's trying to bring back everybody, Steel Jim, he's like pulling the chair.
Oh yeah.
It's only Charles Minor.
Yeah, it's the only problem.
Idris Elba does such a great job with Charles Minor, but I cannot stand Charles Minor.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Idris Elba, but he does such a great job where it makes you want to hate that character.
Yeah.
Those episodes he's in.
Yeah, it's like every time you see him, it's like, I want to punch you in the face.
Even in like the 2 seconds he's in the company picnic too.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know.
He
It's
just
so
makes
funny.
you
Michael's like, I'm just gonna come up with another name and another name and another name.
Michael, that's one of them.
One of them.
It's so guys. I don't know. I just can't do it.
But what if we do this? Going off this, let's do a rank of the seasons.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Ooh.
From best
Worst to best.
worst or worst to best?
Worst
All
to
right,
best.
so worst.
Oh, I have two seasons in my mind. The last one.
I do
So
too, but
honestly, I think it's either gonna go
mine's
not 9-8-7 or it's 9-7-8 for the worst 3.
It could be 9-7-8 for me.
9-7-8, yeah.
Mine's gonna be 8.
8, 7, and 9 weren't good.
No, they weren't.
It's like, I mean, there's some good moments.
Yeah, but no episode itself was like, I love that episode.
Yeah.
All right, and now I gotta look at and see like what episodes were from those seasons where I could say, okay, I love those.
7-8. All right, we gotta say season 1's the first one though. That's the best.
Okay, so in season 7, you have that you could argue are some good ones. Oh my gosh. All right.
We're talking about a whole though, as a whole.
Yeah, a whole. Yes.
You can't pick out the good ones. You gotta say this is.
No, because I'm trying to prove a point that like even though those are the worst seasons, there are a few episodes in those seasons that are good. Again, Threat Level Midnight.
I give season 7.
Season 7
slightest advantage because you still have Michael Scott. It's not the same, but you still have Michael Scott, and Michael Scott, that character and what Steve Carell did with that character, made that show a lot. And then once he left, it was hard to be able to fill that hole that you just lost.
Season 8, you do have Robert California.
I wasn't a big fan of Robert California, honestly.
He's an interesting character. It's like you either love him or you hate him, I feel like.
I liked him enough. I liked his banter with Andy and him.
Right.
So that's why I have them lower than 7. I think it's 9-7-8 because.
So you go 9-7-8.
9-7-8 because I like that banter. Even though Michael Scott was amazing, I love him to death. I just like that. I think I like the banter a little bit more because I'm going off of how much we've watched.
Yeah.
So to me, the banter between Michael and everybody by season 7 was kind of like, okay, we know how it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Robert California, Andy was a little.
It's so unique because again, you barely know Robert California. Like you get to know more about him each episode.
King.
Mm-hmm.
So
and he just looks.
I like 9-7-8.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
But then now it gets tough though. So 9-7-8.
Mine's 8.
For Brian and I.
Mine's 8, 9, 7.
7. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go 6.
I was gonna go 5.
I'm gonna go
6 because even though you have Pam and Jim's wedding, after that you do have a fall off. A bit, I think.
I don't think enough though. Like, I gotta go back now too.
Oh wait, guys. 6 for solely one reason. Scott's Tots.
Oh yeah, no, that does it for me. I completely forgot that was season 6. Yeah,
that's in season 6. So that's Scott's Tots.
Scott's Tots was such a cringeworthy.
Oh yeah. All right, so after that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go controversial here. Mm-hmm. Season 1.
Really?
So
season 1, top 3.
I love season 1, but at the same time, though, look at again. You're still kind of, I get it because you're just getting to know the characters and everything. But again, my biggest problem is some of these characters, including Michael. He is just the absolute worst.
I know what you're talking about. He is really bad, but I think that's why.
Again, look,
I agree with Brian on that one. That's why I like season 1.
I didn't think we were saying how he's so annoying that you're like, I don't want to watch this. But that what makes it so Michael Scott.
Right.
When you see the later episodes, you're like, haha, he was awful in the first season. He's still this way now.
Yeah.
So I would go
again. He does a better. Again, I love Michael Scott, and he does a great job of becoming less of an asshole. Like further and further into the seasons, but it's like that first season though, he's just a total jerk. Oh man.
I'm gonna
go season 5.
Wait, hold on. 9,
so
7,
so for
8, 6.
so for some highlight episodes or episode highlights, we got Frame Toby, Customer Survey, Weight Loss, Crime Aid,
so you have the stress relief ones.
That's
that I don't believe is in 5. I don't see here. Oh, it is? Oh, I lied.
13.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Oh, God, you got Prince Paper and the Duel.
Again, these are just being nitpicky now, though. Once you get to these other seasons.
I would say it is 9, 7, 8, 6,
Ooh.
4.
4?
I have 4 pretty high. After looking at some of these episodes, though, these are pretty dang good. I think 4 might be
compared to 5, though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. 5 has like Disco Cafe or Cafe Disco.
Cafe Disco.
The Company Picnic's fun. Casual Friday with like Meredith not being able to.
Oh god! Oh my god! The lecture circuit. The lecture circuit. But so also, here's the problem with 5. Towards the end, is that's also where you get the Charles Minor era
episodes.
I'm willing to give it up for some of those other episodes.
Oh wow!
I'm willing to give it up. So it's 4, then 5. It's 4 then 5.
I'm going to go. Oh man, this is so tough.
Yeah. While you think of that, I'll just say mine, just so people know. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5.
All right, you're with me then.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, women and I are.
We swapped. I think we swapped 7 and 8.
Yeah, that's about
it. Actually, no. I have 8 as my worst. Sorry, that's where we're swapped.
Yeah. I have 9, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 9, 7, 8. Oh god. Then I think I said 9, 7, 8. Then I said what, 6?
Yeah, you and I have 6 at the same time.
Yeah, 6. Then I said 1 in my controversial one.
I said 4. Then I'm saying 5.
Man, dude, this stuff. You know what? Hold on, let me.
Then I'm gonna give my 3, and then it's gonna be
2, all right.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3.
Top 3 or 2, 1.
Ooh.
I got 2. I got 2 first.
3 has some very good episodes.
All of the first 3 seasons were fantastic.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I gotta go 2, 1, 3. So mine all mine is 9, 7, 8, 6, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Okay. I can't do that. I can't do the 4. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You guys
Put
that.
I can't do that either.
I can do this.
Oh, are you talking about for for like a high pick?
No, I'm just trying to.
What?
He's just trying to do it with his hand. He's trying to do it.
Oh, sorry. I'm not paying. I thought you were talking about the season. I'm not paying attention because I don't have the screen up.
No, it goes. Jeff, I don't know if you heard this. It goes 9, 7, 8.
Yeah.
6,
Yep.
4, 5, 3, 1, 2.
3, 1, 2. Okay. I have 9, 7, 8, 6, 1, 5, 4, and then it's honestly up between seasons 2 and 3. Right now, I'm saying season 2, then season 3.
Mine is 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 2, 4. I'm sorry. Hold on, I did that wrong. Thank you.
You've earned it.
8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3.
Yeah. Again, like the first 3 episodes, I definitely agree are some of the absolute best. But season 1, though, there's just something about it that just
You can't get over the annoying Michael Scott. ah.
Well, again, also, I'll also laugh at that and everything, but at the same time, it's just like there's something about it though that just I feel like you kind of need to push it a little bit lower than it deserves.
I fully understand that. I just like it enough because it sets.
It's still my top 5. It's still my top 5.
It's well, if you're naming out of 10, that's like if you name me out of 9, that's already half.
I know.
You got a top 3. Top 3, then you're set. But anywhere after top 4, you're like, that means it's not that good. You're just choosing at that point what's going to be the mediocre episodes. There's the really bad episodes, the mediocre episodes, and then the good episodes.
Right.
Right, hold on. I need to look at season 5 again, honestly.
I'm sticking mine.
I'm sticking with mine.
5. So season 5 is stress release and like Cafe Disco. So many good episodes that beat over 4.
Yeah.
Because we all 1 through 3 are like top 3. You can't like.
Yeah, you can't. My number 1 was just number 3. I think that's the only difference. Is like our top 3 is a little different, but
at the end of the day, you're choosing between really which ones. You're choosing 6, 5, and 4. Those are the 3 episodes you're kind of really choosing over to be your middle ones.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows 7, 8, 9, like they're all right.
Yeah.
Not great. Season 7 is only good because Michael Scott's still there until he leaves. 8 and 9.
Right.
It really, and then.
Oh wait. Oh man. So this is something else I didn't even think about though. Season 4 is also when you deal with Ryan as at corporate.
I liked him at corporate.
Oh, that's tough, man.
I thought it was funny. I liked it seeing him go full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temp, top.
Temp, sale, top, temp.
Yeah. Temp, sales, top, temp, but in the same general.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's the bottom of the totem pole to everybody.
Yeah.
So he hits the top.
Dude. So the one I'm looking at right now, that it's a little. I think it's an underrated, almost cringeworthy episode. It's the job fair episode.
I don't think it's that cringeworthy.
Yeah.
Well, again, there's a few moments in there that make it just a little about it.
I also like it because it's set up for Pam doing the whole art
school. Yeah, no.
I liked it. That's why I like that episode. Don't love it, but it was awesome. It was a good setup. I think
it was a good setup. No, I'm saying again with Michael being Michael though.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, but Mike, that's the one thing I was talking to you about last night, Jeff, is that his character, many times he's an asshole in this series, but then at the same time you just kind of feel bad for him too, even when he is being an asshole and he fucked up somewhere.
Yeah. True.
But still, one of the greatest.
It's up there.
Out there.
Absolutely.
Like it's hard. Not going child, like going like R-rated kind of
thing. Yeah.
I'd say like Game of Thrones, Friends, The Office. I liked How You Met Your Mother back then, but then after I kind of watched it, I really don't watch it. I don't watch it anymore.
I've watched it once recently, but that was kind of.
I watched it 3 times straight through. I really haven't watched it in a long time, just because like it is repetitive.
That's one of those things, because that's another thing too, because I feel like that was one of those shows kind of like Lost, where the network kind of made it go on longer than it really probably should have.
Yeah, I loved Lost, but it kind of did go on for quite some time. I was like, okay. Honestly, they could have gone easily just for 5 seasons instead of 6.
You can make the same argument for The Office too. You could have had it end when Michael leaves.
That would have been pretty good.
It is because they're making so much money off of it.
Right, exactly.
Oh, and I was telling the women about this.
It's so good to watch. No one's gonna, if you're already in 17 seasons in, you're not stopping in the last 2 seasons.
No, but the one thing that was great with NBC and the programming is that they owned the 90s and everything with Friends and Seinfeld. Friends ended in 2004 and The Office started 2005.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I
was thinking,
which one do you like? Have you seen Friends all the way through though?
Yeah.
What do you like?
Multiple times.
Friends or The Office? That's always a long conversation.
That's one of the biggest debates of all time. Like people can still to this day
only because
continuing fighting over it.
I relate more to Friends characters such as Joey.
Right.
And Chandler,
you are Joey.
I am Joey, but I
just not an actor.
Them more than The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Because then again, also because it's a.
Honestly, for me, it's how I feel in the day. Like right now, I'm kind of out of Friends kind of thing, because I feel like it's on like every channel now.
Yes.
Friends, so you can pretty much watch it anywhere at any time.
It's also on Netflix.
What?
I think it's also on Netflix.
Oh, it is. I'm just saying, like, you can see it so many times. I've already seen it so many times through that I'm just kind of off of it for a bit. I'm sure it's going to happen with The Office at some point, but at the moment, just kind of how I'm feeling, it's probably leaning slightly towards The Office. But I think overall, but that's another one. The Friends kind of went a little too long too.
I think it went a little too long, but it's also why I like it a lot. Maybe even a little more than The Office.
They did a little better storytelling too in Friends.
Storytelling, because think about there are back when it was made, but when we watch it now, we're in their shoes.
Right. Exactly.
Coming out of college, when they're not coming right out of college, but they're doing a lot of job changes. They're getting new jobs. They're with their friends in apartments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a plan with the big man not to turn 25. So
yeah, when Office is already these established workers, we're just looking for new jobs, new opportunities, but they're all adults. Where these Friends, they're and what they started when they're supposed to be in their like what early 20s,
something like that, early mid 20s.
Yeah, which is us now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Resonate with that more. Where they're going through that. I'm going through that. I don't have a job.
But I will say this:
we're living in the city where a lot of people are.
But they also did so great character developing Watts on Friends too. They had like Rachel was a wealth and a family of wealth, and then she just got kind of cut off herself, so she had to learn from trying to bottom up that way. Whereas Phoebe was like the exact opposite, where she was living on the streets and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that's why I kind of like Friends more, is because the character development from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where
I can see that.
How did Oscar change throughout the season? When being one of the main characters, how did he change?
And you really got to think about that, honestly.
Or
the only person that really changed the most in The Office was Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he changed several times. It felt like.
Sometimes. Jim really didn't change. Dwight didn't change. They changed.
Dwight never.
They changed about their feelings towards each other, but not as characters.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you still have like the Jim Pam thing, but that's another debate: Jim Pam or Ross Rachel.
Ross Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, because that was also the first iconic one where you gotta be like, all right, well.
Right.
So, I love The Office, but I think just based off the character development of what they did throughout the seasons they had with them, where they went from these people early 20s, mid 20s who weren't making a lot of money and all were scraping by, but then became parents of multiple kids, and had real jobs and stuff like that, to The Office where you started where they were and no one left really until the very end.
Exactly.
Right.
There wasn't much like
really the only main character.
Like the only thing they tried to do was like they try to put Jim in a management position, but then they just kind of canned it when Saber came in.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I liked it a little more, just because it's more, like you keep on saying, reiterating the character development of people.